Hey 49ers faithful, we're back with an exclusive video bringing you the latest updates on our beloved San Francisco 49ers. Before we jump in, make sure to subscribe to 49ers Zone and hit that like button. This way, you'll never miss any breaking news or exciting updates about the Niners. Rumors are swirling like wildfire across the NFL landscape, and this one might just shake the very foundation of the San Francisco 49ers future. Brock Purdy, the man who came out of nowhere to lead the 49ers deep into the playoffs, is reportedly considering an exit from the Bay Area. Yeah, you heard that right. The guy dubbed Mr. Irrelevant, who turned into a star, is now at the center of one of the most shocking potential moves of the offseason. Whispers from sources close to the league suggest that Purdy could be on his way out, and not just to any team, but to a direct NFC rival. If this move materializes, it won't just be a roster change. It'll be an earthquake for both franchises involved and could redefine the dynamics of power in the NFC for years to come. Now let's take a step back. How did we even get here? Brock. Purdy was never supposed to be the guy. Drafted dead last in the 2022 NFL Draft, expectations for him were minimal at best. He was supposed to hold a clipboard, maybe take a few snaps in garbage time, and quietly fade into the annals of NFL trivia. But fate had other plans. Injuries to both Trey Lance and Jimmy Garoppolo opened the door, and Purdy didn't just step. Through it, he kicked it down. He played with poise, confidence, and a level of maturity far beyond his years. Under his leadership, the 49ers looked revitalized. He built instant chemistry with guys like Deebo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk, and George Kittle. He made Kyle Shanahan's offense look effortless. So to hear that he might leave, it's baffling, it's insane. But it's also very, very real. What makes this rumor even more jaw-dropping is the team Purdy is rumored to be eyeing, a longtime rival of the Niners with a history of bitter, hard-fought games, the Seattle Seahawks. Imagine that. Purdy rocking, navy blue and neon green standing on the opposite sideline, staring down the defense he once led. It sounds like something out of a movie, right? But it's no fantasy. Multiple reports suggest the Seahawks are seriously interested in Purdy, viewing him as a long-term answer at quarterback, especially as Geno Smith enters the twilight of his career. From Seattle's point of view, it makes perfect sense. They've seen Purdy up close, they've tasted defeat at his hands, and now they want that kind of magic on their side. From San Francisco's angle, however, this would be an absolute nightmare. And look, let's be honest here. This wouldn't be the first time a high-profile player crossed enemy lines. The NFL is full of drama, full of betrayal, full of moves that make fans lose sleep. But Purdy? Leaving the 49ers after becoming a symbol of resilience and underdog triumph? That hits different. He's not just a quarterback in San Francisco. He's the quarterback. Kids wear his jersey, fans chant his name, and people genuinely believed he could lead them to a Super Bowl. If this departure happens, it's not just a change in personnel. It's an emotional blow to a fan base that embraced him like a hometown hero. The timing, too, raises eyebrows. Just when it seemed like the 49ers had their QB situation finally figured out after years of uncertainty. This lands like a thunderclap. Now, of course, none of this is official yet. These are rumors, yes, but they're not coming out of thin air. The NFL offseason is a swirling mess of speculation, insider tips, and cryptic social media activity. And this particular story has legs. Purdy has reportedly not been fully satisfied with how contract discussions have gone with the Niners front office. Some sources even suggest there's tension behind the scenes, with Purdy's camp believing he deserves a new deal that reflects his value and impact. And frankly, who can blame him? He stepped in when no one else could have, delivered big wins, and proved he's not just a backup or a system guy. He's a legitimate starting quarterback in this league. If the 49ers are hesitating to lock that down, financially, then another team swooping in makes all the sense in the world. And let's not forget, there's also a business side to this. Purdy's potential departure could trigger a domino effect across the league. Other quarterbacks may suddenly see new opportunities. Teams that had their eyes set on a draft might now be shifting focus. Even coaches and coordinators could be impacted depending on where Purdy lands. Seattle, in particular, would become a very different team with him under center. His style of play fits well with their system. Quick decisions, mobility, accuracy, and fearlessness in the pocket. With the weapons they already have and a coach like Pete Carroll, the Seahawks could go from playoff hopefuls to legitimate contenders overnight. That's the kind of impact Brock Purdy brings. And that's why this rumor is more than just talk. It's a potential tectonic shift. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to 49ers Zone and hit the like button on this video. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the San Francisco 49ers. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. San Francisco, meanwhile, would be left scrambling. Trey Lance hasn't developed as hoped, and a revolving door at quarterback has already haunted them in big moments. Sam Darnold is serviceable, but let's be real, he's not the future. Letting Purdy walk, especially to a rival, would be a colossal gamble. And the front office would face serious backlash from fans and media alike. Shanahan's offense thrives when it has consistency at the quarterback position, and Purdy provided exactly that. Losing him could destabilize a team that's otherwise built for a championship run. You have a dominant defense, elite playmakers, and one of the most innovative coaches in football. What you need is a quarterback who can steer that ship with confidence. That's what Purdy did. That's why letting him go would be so risky. And then there's the personal angle. How would the locker room react? Purdy has earned the respect of that team. Veterans like Trent Williams and Fred Warner have spoken publicly about his leadership and presence. George Kittle practically glows when talking about him. This isn't just a guy who made good throws. He's someone who lifted the spirit of the entire roster. If he walks out that door, especially to a rival, it's going to sting. It changes the culture. It alters the identity of the team. Chemistry in the NFL is underrated, and losing a central figure like Purdy could have ripple effects far beyond the stat sheet. It's the kind of move that could change the trajectory of a season, and maybe even several seasons to come. So where does this leave us? In limbo for now. The NFL is unpredictable. One moment you think you know your team, the next you're watching your quarterback wear the enemy's colors. Purdy's future remains undecided, but the conversations are heating up fast. His name is being tossed around in front office meetings, fan forums, and national talk shows. He's become the most talked about player of the offseason, and not for the reasons anyone expected. Whether this ends in a massive contract extension to stay in San Francisco, or a shocking move to Seattle, or another rival, one thing is clear. Brock Purdy holds all the cards right now, and the entire league is watching his next move with bated breath. As for us, we're just trying to wrap our heads around the possibility. Brock Purdy, the pride of the Bay, a symbol of perseverance and grit, possibly suiting up for the enemy. It's almost too wild to believe. But this is the NFL, folks. Stranger things have happened. And if history has taught us anything, it's that loyalty in this league can be fleeting, and success often demands uncomfortable decisions. So buckle up, because wherever Purdy goes next, it's going to send shockwaves through the NFL. And we'll be right here, breaking it all down every step of the way. Stay tuned. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the San Francisco 49ers, make sure to subscribe to 49ers Zone and give this video a like. We always look forward to hearing your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.